Okay, we're back. Got done with dinner. Try. Continue along with the quest. Here we go. Here we are. We just finished this one a while ago before I had dinner. Let's talk to Alizé. Forgive me, I need a moment. You're no closer to establishing Master Alphino's whereabouts, and the suggestion of an Imperial plot only compounds matters. We have much to consider. Wait a minute, guys, I totally forgot I have to take my medicine. I'm gonna need a counter. Hey. Gonna put a timer on this. This is how I deal. That's mine. Need this clock, the timer, 5 minutes. Wait lang before I proceed with the game. Do this here. Because you have to wait for 5 minutes. All goes down. Again, we are. We are no closer to establishing Master Alphino's whereabouts, and suggestion of an Imperial plot only compounds matters. We have much to consider. On present evidence, we have no reason to fear the worst. More than that, I cannot say. Well, that was a decidedly uneventful journey. I almost find myself looking for a sandstorm. Joking aside, I'd say our birds are due a good brush down and a treat or two, wouldn't you? Much of a reward. I had hoped to steal a moment's rest after a little outing, but it would seem duty calls, for an emissary arrived in my absence. Do not let us keep you then. Actually, I was wondering if you might join me. I cannot think of a guest who could fail to be impressed by the presence of the Scions in this. But I should be received. Of course, if you think it will be useful. Thank you. Let us return to my manor then. 3 minutes. Okay. See, I changed clothes. Give yourself vanity wash up every now and then. Hey, controller's getting crazy again. Enter the CanCon. Two minutes. Oh, it's her.
Lise, what brings you here?
Oh, Alliance business. We have a request for Doma. Well, Hian. But that can wait. They told me you were out searching for Alphino. Did you manage to pick up Rail?
Saw him in the cutscene.
Well, if he wasn't at the crash site, he might still have escaped. We have to keep searching.
And we will. Alphino embarked on this journey as an emissary of Dorma, and I hold myself responsible for his safe return. I will have our shinobi in the provinces search for him as a matter of urgency. Chin up, Alize. You'll get to admonish your brother for his recklessness yet.
Aww.
Well, someone has to do it.
I'm sure he's going to be fine. There is one thing I'm not sure about, though. You said it was the Emperor's personal guard that attacked Alphino's airship. But the Popularis would never have been able to arrange the prisoner exchange without Varus's blessing. So why would he sabotage his own mission?
He may not have been acting on Varus's orders. The guard answer not only to him, but to his family, the Crown Prince included.
When Yotsuyu summoned Tsukuyomi, Asahi was quick to proclaim that a Dorma citizen had violated the terms of our agreement, that the negotiations had failed. And it is this version of events that is now being repeated across Garlemald. To hear the tale, one would think the prisoner exchange never took place. Plainly, someone is manipulating matters from the shadows. Most likely Xenos, or whoever it is that wears his face.
Whichever Ascian you mean. We all know the nature of our adversary.
The servants of Chaos are true to their name. Their meddling has cost Dorma a chance at peace. Whoever it was that loosed his personal guard, the Emperor cannot be ignorant of these developments. We must proceed on the assumption that our treaty is indeed in tatters. But come, Lise. You have journeyed far. Let me hear your petition.
Right. So the big news is that Alamigo has agreed to join the EORZEAN alliance. To make it official and discuss where we all go from here, the leaders of 5 nations are planning to hold a meeting, and we were hoping you might come too. We've already seen what we can achieve when we work together, and the alliance hopes to work even more closely in the future. They think it's our best hope of keeping the Garleans in check, and I agree.
As do I. By coordinating our efforts in the east and west, we may be able to discourage them from committing their forces to a single front. I accept your invitation. I must, however, ask for time to attend to some pressing matters here. In light of recent events, the risk of Imperial reprisals is greater than ever, and I would not leave Dorma unguarded. Ere I depart, I must shore up her defenses.
Understood. I'll let the alliance know. We'll wait to hear from you before setting a date. The meeting's to be held at the Royal Palace in Alamigo, incidentally. Do you remember the way?
Well enough. Please assure my hosts that I will not keep them waiting any longer than I have to.
Consider it done. And thank you for agreeing to come. If we all put our heads together, we're sure to find the best way forward. For everyone.
Okay. How was the game? What happens next? Talk to Lise. Don't worry. Alphinaut's been through countless trials and come out stronger. Every time he'll be back, I'm sure. That the Alliance would extend an invitation to Doma bespeaks the depth of their concern. Nor are they misguided. Garlemald has fallen under ASEAN control. The threat we face is calculable. My advisors and I will presently convene to discuss the matter. Doma's defenses. You're welcome to stay, of course. Had you not offered, I would have requested leave to remain. Where the ASEANs are concerned, not may left to not may chance. As ever, you would benefit from your experience. I thank you for coming, Lise, even if it was on official business. I had hoped there might be time to show you the land you helped to save. I will settle for a fleeting visit, if needs must. There never does seem to be enough time for anything, does there? But I did get to see a little of the Enclave. You've made excellent progress, I must say. And soon you'll have the chance to see how we're getting on too. Till the meeting then. No, Ryan? I was wondering if I might have a word with you before I go. Private. Go on, my friend. I will send for Hakuro and the others in the meantime. Great. I'll wait for you at the docks. Does Lise want to talk about our work? We are happy to cooperate with the EORZEAN Alliance. There are many things that Doma must do alone. Go on and see what Lise wants. I promise we won't begin without you. Was she again? Going to the docks. My couch. Boss. What you call saving the world style? What's up? Thanks for coming. Knowing you, you probably guessed what I wanted to talk about. Alize, she's acting as if everything's alright, but it's clear she's barely coping. Alize I know is overbearing, willful, and reckless. That's fine. It's how she deals with feeling weak. She has to keep moving, or she's afraid she'll fall apart. Not like me. The thing about people like us, that we need someone to keep an eye on us. I had Papolimo. Now I have my friends in the Resistance. Alize has you in the... Before you start, I'm not saying you're neglecting her. I'm sure you aren't. You won't. Good friend, you're like this. Please, make sure you give her all the support, right? Nothing to worry. Seriously. Oh, come on. That's turkey. Thank you, Neil. It goes without saying, but if there's anything I can do, you only need to ask. Well, I'd best be off. See you in Al Amigo. Back to the CanCon. Boss! Let's go, Nobu. Oh, sorry, that's a game. Okay. Hey, wrong way. What are you doing? God, you can't jump. I mean, you can't fly. You guys are still here. Hey, Hakuro! What's up? We all had our suspicions from the start. Part of me was credulous. Believe the Empire's promises. Never again. Imperial Court is a nest of vipers. Any peace they offer is laced with poison. Your return is most timely. We have just apprised those newly arrived of where matters stand. Is everything all right with peace? I won't ask for details. I know you'd tell me if it were important. Dare say I can guess the subject of your discussion with Lise. He was never one for concealment. Fortunately for you, the individual in question seems none the wiser. Okay, yeah. Ah, there you are, my friend. Everyone is assembled, so let us begin. Okay.
If we are to ready ourselves for invasion, we shall need manpower, provisions, and time, all of which are in notably short supply.
Candid as ever, you giddy. And correct, I concede. Fortunately, I have an idea.
Hear it.
'Tis plain no single nation can stand against the might of the Empire. And it was only with the aid of others that Dorma succeeded in winning her freedom. So, I mean to take a leaf out of our EORZEAN friends book and form an alliance of our own. In addition to those with whom we already share an understanding, I would reach out to Hingashi and Suinosato, and further afield to the myriad peoples Nangsha and Dalmasca. I am under no illusion. Not all will answer the call. Yet disparate though we be, we are united in our desire for freedom. If our neighbors could be made to see what is at stake, Asian machinations and all, cooperation need not be so far-fetched a notion.
It may even seem practical. Under the guidance of our former leader, Master Louis Soir, we once strove to unite the fractious city-state of EORZEAN. I dare say that experience shall be of use in your endeavor.
We should be glad of your wisdom.
For the record, I would have been in favor of this plan even if it hadn't been my grandfather's, but I have to ask, how will we secure the time to carry it out? Not that anyone has forgotten, but the Garleans have airships. Lots and lots of airships. Should they catch wind of our plan, they could send an armada to overwhelm us before our alliance had begun to take shape.
Not if we deny them access to the skies. During our time in the Burn, the Warrior of Light and I chanced upon some Allagan ruins.
Oh?
As such ruins go, they were not particularly unusual, but something about surrounding land struck me as odd. Faint though it was, its ethereal residue was uncannily similar to that of Azizlar. Identical, in fact. For locations so far removed to share a single etheric signature is all but impossible. I conclude, therefore, that the Allagans created the floating continent with land taken from the Burn. While that is a most intriguing theory, I fail to see what relevance it has to Dorma's defense. Azizlar was enclosed in a powerful energy barrier, impenetrable even to an Agrius-class battleship. It occurred to me that those ruins may have enjoyed similar protection. I have no proof, but the Warrior of Light did report seeing a structure resembling other known Allagan field generators.
Good use. Like jammers.
Right. But even if we could put up such an energy barrier, it surely wouldn't extend beyond the limits of the Burn.
Anti-aircraft.
So what's to stop the Garleans flying around it?
Fuel. The Dalmascan capital, Rabanasta, was a key imperial refueling point in the east. By laying waste to it as a lesson to the rest, the Empire greatly hindered its own operations in the region.
This is amazing. They're referring to Dalmascan capital, Rabanastra. Rabanastra, which is Final Fantasy XII, guys.
If an imperial fleet were to advance upon Dorma, we now have little choice but to travel, as the crow flies, over the Burn.
I see.
A word of caution. Even assuming the generator still functions, raising a barrier of such a scale will require a prodigious amount of energy. And few places are so bereft of suitable crystals as the Burn.
A source of energy. Tell me, did the Allagans make a habit of launching things into the sky?
A curious question. Besides Azizlar, I know of only one other notable instance. The Red Moon Dalamud, whose fall triggered the calamity.
Just the 2 occasions, you say? Then I believe I may have a solution to our energy problem.
You do?
I may. To find out for sure, we would need to visit the Azim Steppe. Which would, I now see, present the perfect opportunity to discuss an alliance with the Zayla tribes. How very neat. What say you then? Shall we see whither this road leads?
That was out of plan. Get it? Let's just go. Go. Ready. Yazim Steppe. Always wanted to see it. Field of Meteorology. Yazim Steppe remained broken ground. Having missed your last expedition, though, through injury, you need to seize this opportunity with both hands. The reigning Ruby Princess is more receptive to the outside world than her. It is true, but what we offer is an invitation to war. Though I will lead our cause, I fear we can expect little Queen Osato. We have fought long and sacrificed much to reclaim our freedom. Die before I allow the Emperor. Again. Thank you, Bonji. Okay. Robus. Rui Boss. Almond Muff. It is settled then. I will journey to the Azim Steppe with the Scions. Yugiri and Hakuro, I leave our other neighbors to you. My apologies, but I won't be joining you. I am no aetherologist, and what skill I do possess are unlikely to be of any great use to this mission. But more importantly, it seems to me that the ruins in the burn warrant attention. So, while you are away securing an energy source, I will engage our friends at Galon Ironworks to undertake a complete overhaul of the field generators. We'll need them in good working order if our plan is to succeed. I trust there are no objections. Have care in the burn. Come on, Alize. Could you not get Tataru to do it? Have care on the step. What I hear. Layla like fighting with friends almost as much as foes. Fuck. Just the 3 of us then. Very well. Shall we make first for reunion? Okay. Union it is. It is. Hey, we're in the reunion. Oh. There they are. What you guys doing here? The fine feeling to be back. Were it not for our mission, I would like nothing more than to lie on the grass and watch the clouds float by. So this is Azim's step. The tales do not do it justice. You think the view is impressive here? Wait until we reach the higher ground. Actually, seeing as it's your first visit, permit me to show you my favorite spot.
I will never tire of this vista. The endless fields, the boundless skies. 'Tis a sight to make a man forget his cares.
But not his purpose, I trust. Might this be a fitting moment to tell us what we are doing here?
Of course. During my time with the mole, I learned some few myths of this land. One goes thus. In the distant past, when all seemed doomed, a wayfaring soul came unto the steppe. Venturing into the northern crag, he received of Nama a sliver of her essence, a shard of the shining moon, and with it clove the tainted land from the earth. The end thus averted, to these fields did the wayfaring soul return, and venturing once more into the northern crag, he buried the shard, and made unto the heavens an offering of blood.
A tainted land cloven from the earth and an offering of blood to the heavens. Azizlar and Dalamud.
That was my thinking, yes.
And you believe that yonder mountains hide an artifact possessed of sufficient power to raise Azizlar up to heavens? I suppose that might suffice.
Worth a closer look, would you say?
I would.
I look thick. Thighs. They're ginormous, just in life. From here, we shall travel to Mol. There we may ask Serena about the particulars of the myth. Raise the matter of an alliance with the rulers of Steppe. Well, good thing we can fly now. Whee! Check the map. There. North. Okay, we're here. So that is Serena. He's told me about something of the woman. I do not think that we would ever have occasion to. Tell me, do you notice anything different about the mole? How they carry themselves? That, my friend, is pride. I do believe their victory in the Nodum meant more to them than I realized. Strange, amidst the radiance of your being, I sense a shadow. I pray it is but my imagination. Ian, Phil Ryan, glad of your visit. The opportunity to welcome a new friend. How may we serve you? There's a matter I would discuss with the mole. It concerns not only the people's step of every land in the Far East. Shard of shining moon left behind by a wayfaring soul. You need this to protect our lands? I do. My friends and I wish to find the shard. Certain the extent of its power. Will you tell me more of the place where it lies buried? This northern crag. That is your wish. The mountains to the north. There is a cavern called the House of the Coin. Inside this cavern are pillars of stone that legend holds to be the source of Nama's. There, I believe you will think. Ah, yes. I know the place. It's a brisk walk from here. What are your thoughts on the... Should the Empire return, our lands will be engulfed in a storm of conflict, whether we will it or no. If we do not stand together, we will fall apart. This I believe with all my heart. However, among the tribes of the steppe are those who revere Nama above all else. To them, the pillars are sacred, not to be disturbed. If you proceed as you propose, such tribes are like to spurn an alliance, prompting others to follow their example. I can say. It is by no means certain that the pillars will provide Belt with the power you seek. How you risk the ire of the followers of Nama, do not first visit the House of the Crooked Coin. If all is as you hope, we may then consider how best to earn their blessing. I thank you for your counsel. We'll do as you suggest. Those join hands. Thank you for your understanding. Though the mole may reign over the steppe today, this decision will shape the days to come. We would not force others or against them. Nor are we. 100-fold stronger are they who choose to fight their own accord. Yeah, what else? Irene is quite right. What? Catch that. Before we seek permission to use the pillars, we should determine if they are suitable for our purposes. It seems the time has come to put my skills to use. Pray lead the way to the House of the Coin. Okay, House of the Coin it is. Go. Okay, here we are. Wow, look at that. Well, it certainly looks powerful, but powerful enough that you'll pass the expert.
Such an abundance of ether.
Are we in luck?
We are. This is an Allergan artifact, most likely built to regulate the flow of ether. I strongly suspect the ancients used it to stem the flow from here to the burn. That would explain how they were able to untether what became Azizlar from its surroundings. But were we to throw open the floodgates, the resultant deluge would surely be sufficient to raise our wall. And in restoring the flow, we may also restore life to the wasteland.
What is it?
While the device itself harbors a surfeit of ether, the opposite is true of the surrounding area. An effective regulation, perhaps. A similar phenomenon seemed to be occurring in Doma. Whatever the explanation, the answer will not reveal itself here. We have seen what we needed to see. Let us return to Molio.
Okay, let's go back. Well, it looks like I was right about the pillars. All we need is permission to use them. That such an abundant source of aether should lie undisturbed for millennia. The miracle made possible by the steppes' long history of isolation. Found that which you seek, then? Great, indeed, is the Dusk Mother's power. Not less will suffice to protect our lands. The blessing of the other tribes must now be sought. Of course. But to which tribes should we appeal? There are many who worship Nama, but none are so fervent in their faith as the Dutar. Their consent shall be the key. Lothal, least spoken. Warlike tribe possessed of unique customs and beliefs. I sense their cooperation will not be easily won. Nay, it will be well worth the effort. Lothal fear nothing, death least of all. Our alliance would be greatly strengthened by their presence. Let us go to Dothal Ka and treat with their Khatun, Sadhu, Han. Okay. Where were we? Going there. Let's fly. Weather seems to be off. I just wish it was raining right now. No life. Cool wind. The aircon's not cutting it right. Wonder whose spirit will find its way into my child's body. I eagerly await the day when the Khan is at last able to gaze into. Despite her fondness for battle, Sadhu is an astute leader. If we plead our case in earnest, I'm certain she can be persuaded. Great faith gives rise to great strength. Better or for worse, whatever it is that Tarl holds sacred, he would do well to accord it all respect. In the respect and blessing that the Tarl trust. You again? The matters demand our time. On, unless it is battle you seek. That's not, but the opposite, in fact. Need an alliance. Talking, always talking. Say the pillars hold great power? Of course they do. They are the source of Nama's strength. But the Tharl, no place is more sacred. We will make ash of any who violate. I see not your. The wisdom of our proposition then. Will join hands with us? I said nothing of joining hands. We wish to wield the Nama's power to defend these lands. This I will allow. For leaving the steppe to fight the men, Iron, I would have something in return. Namely, battle with you, dragon. Nadam ended here it began. Face you again alone without distractions. Defeat me, prove yourself the stronger, and you shall have the Dothal as your allies. Surely, these are agreeable terms. Well, this is a not wholly unexpected turn of events, though I had assumed I would be the one required to fight. Alas, the Khan has made her choice. Shall we dance? Shall be a battle the steppe shall not soon fall. Already my soul burns brighter. Prepare yourself, Khan, and await me outside the car. I will gather my witnesses and join you anon. And so this is battle then. We're not dressed for the occasion. Now that's too. Ooh. Yeah. Hmm. Change the. Ah. Yeah. Like it. Oh. I try these. Oh, you can't dye it? Ooh, that looks nice. Can't change. Pockets? Huh? You are going for battle. Ooh, look at that. Hey, I don't like the... Doesn't match. This looks... What about the weapon? Diet. Don't leave this. Borders. Yeah. Well, guess we're ready. Why are you still here? Go. Wait for me outside the car. I will join you soon enough. Where is that? Go to the... Ah. As I might, I fail to see the logic in this arrangement, and but conclude there is none. When I was little, I would stride up to Gosetsu, wooden sword in hand, challenge him. To his great credit, he never held back. I had many a bump and bruise to show for it. Aw, there's gonna be level sinking.
Yes! This spot shall serve as well as any. I shall enjoy this Hahn.
Is this truly necessary? Have you no peaceable way of making decisions?
Nope. Always gotta end up
Speak
with
not of peace. You stand before proud warriors of Dathal. In the heat of battle do our souls burn brightest.
Yeah.
We lay low the strong that we may rise higher. That is our way. The way of might. There is no other.
Oh, they do not want for conviction.
Indeed. It's what makes them such dangerous enemies, and such useful allies.
Enough talk! It is time to fight!
Oh yeah. My sword, oh yeah. Great sword. I shoot a great sword. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. You alright, sir? You are strong indeed, worthy champion of the steppe. Your mistakes and fall so easily. What? What happened?
Death to our soul sins!
Wow. Too bad for you.
In death to our soul sins!
I'm really good at avoiding stuff. See? Ah, fighting you is pure bliss. What? Sweet pleasure. We will not suffer to answer. God, he's getting turned on, guys. Wait, we could fight different, you know? Why not try fight in a different way, like comfy bed, you know? That's right. This really this fire kind of. You want the D? Just says something. Ooh, well, do not tell me that is all you have. Not all I have. That is all you have. Yeah.
In death to our soul sing! In death to our soul sing!
Come on. That's a lot. Mark man. Oh. That old thing. Oh, my arms grow heavy. My eyes dim. So long as my lifeblood flows, I will fight on. What? Yes. Come, let us begin anew. Yeah, why do I feel like I have? What's this?
In death to our soul sing!
Not good. Holy crud. 30 seconds didn't pass. So I have to kill you. Not gonna happen on my watch, bitch.
Yes! Yes! Not since the Nardum has my soul burned so!
Jeez, calm down.
Come! We have only just begun!
Well, what?
Enough! You were not granted leave to set the steppe ablaze.
Oh.
Well, well, the sun has come out to play.
Be gone, Moonstruck Oranir! I am busy!
Fool of a Dothal! Have you forgotten the face of your master already? The sun will never set! From his seat on high, he reigns over all, now and forever.
Oh no. Let's fight him too.
Yet what should he find here but a battle to determine the fate of the steppe? A battle waged without his blessing. This will not stand. You, Doman! You who come to petition the warriors of this land, forget that all Nama's children are wards of the Oranir. As first among my brothers, your petition is mine alone to judge.
Ugh, these words are as wind from a horse's backside. Plentiful, but your axe sings more sweetly. Let her speak for you.
Insolent child. You will learn your place!
Forgive me, Brother Magni, but we have an arrangement with the Dothal. We will not abide any interruptions.
Cool.
So be it. The sun will pass judgment on all. Didakul, join me.
What? Team fight, huh?
The sun is in good company. We may dance alone.
Beg not for mercy, for you will have none. Bear witness to the power and the glory of Azim!
Wait, are we about to
Constantly at each other's throats like rabid dogs. Gods, I'm turning into her.
Ooh.
I have not the patience for this. But if we must fight, let us at least be brief. Come.
Who are we controlling? Eat Magna, what? What the freaking I'm controlling her. Okay. 1,000. Wait. That's cure 2. That's also a heal. Maybe I should help.
Kneel or die!
Holy crap! Holy shit, man. They're being tricked. focus on Magnite. These guys do It's just a one-on-one fight. Gonna have to keep on.
Or die!
Oh, no sense in running. Take that thing. Take that. Stone 4. You two must learn your place.
Bow down before me!
Wait a minute. Wow, that's
Die!
Ow. That hurt, man. Holy shit.
Or die! Or die!
Ow.
Mark 1 word!
Tight.
Concentrate!
No! Ian! Oh shit! Stop being a pussy! Crap. About to die. Oh, what the shit happened? Everlast Rabbi give. What? That all about? Wait a minute, that was not fair. That wasn't fair at all. So let's skip this bullshit. Oh crap, now I have to fight her? Damn. That's not fair. Okay.
In death do our souls sing! In death do our souls sing!
You have to kill these guys first. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Color 2.
Is that to our soul sing?
That's doing. A little bit pissed because I lost. Sure. While using Yakola.
Is that to our soul sing?
You have no idea I'm using her dog. Okay. About to die, girl. Oh, you still want to fight? Fine.
In death do our souls sing!
No! Stop it! Nice. Oh no! About to die!
In death do our souls
Almost
sing!
dead! Yes! We did it! Close. Is it getting... Is it me or that battle was
Yes!
more difficult?
Yes!
Magnite. Magnite the older. Oh, shit. What's wrong? Be that.
Lord, die!
NeRDPlays.
Bow down before me!
Shit. Heard that. I can see Ken has having a little bit of trouble there.
Dear Lord, die! McWillen Yard!
What?
Concentrate!
No! Fucking shite!
or die!
God damn, now I'm gonna die. Ow! Doing good there, Ian.
Bow down before me!
Okay.
Mark well and learn!
Okay, now we're safe.
Kill or die!
Okay. Not good. Don't have any mana. There we go. Got this, Ian. Got it cornered now.
Bow down before me! Tremble before the sun!
I think we must kill him first. Oh shite, I must run over here.
Let us be about it!
Whoa. What? Oh, whoa. What the fuck? That's a time event. Ready. Have to finish this. Whoa.
Ether, to me!
This is amazing.
Have at you!
Have at you. Oh, what strength! What grace is this? Yeah. That ought to teach him. Is.
Never have I felt bliss in defeat.
I know what they did.
'Twas a battle
Off
to
camera.
burn soul and flesh to ash. We Dothal will lend you our strength as promised. Narma's power is yours to wield. What does the sun say to that?
The sun is not driven by base motives such as yours. But they have been judged and found worthy.
Good.
It is the way of the EORZEAN to accord recognition and respect to the strong. You have made sufficient proof of your strength. The sun shall answer your call.
Good.
You have our thanks. We are glad to call you allies.
You? By what are you called?
I think he's talking.
You stole her. Why?
I like the facial expression. Okay, long awkward pose.
Are you my Nama?
I beg your pardon?
In battle, you shone with all the majesty of the full moon's light. Your healing touch, the embodiment of the Dusk Mother's love. Long had I wondered if my Nama might not be a woman of the steppe. Beholding you, I am all but certain.
That's for cola.
Now, look into my eyes. Could it be? Could you be?
I am not interested, little son.
Aw.
Try again when you've become a man.
Oh, ouch.
Little?
Little son! Little son! Does it pain you, little son? Crave you salve to soothe the ache? Fire to sear the wound in your heart?
Uh-oh.
We've
About to
wasted
fight
enough
again.
time here. Siren awaits for word of our success.
Well, let them fight. Son. Oh, they just. That. Carlos Salvina, hello. Yes? Phone's alarming, wait a minute. You're not only contend with Sadhu, but Magnai too? Such a fierce battle must have been. Yet here you stand, triumphant, having passed such they could not well deny you their hope. You had not only to contend with Sadhu. Mole will make no such demands. Weak though we are, we will gladly stand with you. The steppe is our home. We will defend it with all our being. You have my heartfelt thanks. Of all the tribes of the steppe, there is none I would rather have at my side. God's willing, many more will rally to our cause. I shall send you word when we have answers from all the tribes. I cannot thank you enough, Serena. None of this would have been possible without you. So our alliance begins to take shape. Now, We can just get that aether flowing again. Will have been a successful trip. Though the mole have no love for war, we love our home fiercely. Should the steppe be threatened, we will rise up to protect it, as will all many other tribes, I believe. We have the requisite consent. It's time to put Nama's power to use. The aether flows as planned. All that remains is to have the ironworks engineers do their work at the ruins. Come, let us return to the house of the crooked coin. Sana, nagpalaro ka pa. Boss. Yes. But I don't stream it. Hindi ko ini-stream ang kabal. I do have my nephew. There you go. Oh. Ender here. Let's repair our gears. Axe. Cool, Orion pa din po. Yes, yes. Still on Orion. I just don't see the point anymore of streaming the thing. Ano mga kasing story, diba? So it's much more on farming lang naman yung kabal, so rather not stream it. I'd rather have my nephew do the farming and the hunting. I would have my stream or my contents to have like stories. Mas gusto ko yung parang may series eh. So yeah. Not have the first idea how to awaken such a contraption, let alone control it, but then I'm not an Archon Australian. Ashtola here. I shall begin at one. I wish to step back. Laruin nga pala yun. Yung Fall Guys. You know that? The new fun game that you may get maybe a week from now. I'm looking forward to getting that game. Wow, what is she doing? Doing something on the rocks. Whoa, you gonna make it float? That means a lot.
Did it work?
Carlo, sana. Maraming salamat po. And I think bonus na lang din yung ano, yung ganyan. It's really humbling.
Ether may flow freely to the bone once more.
All I do is just make, videos that, for me, it's fun. Because once that fun starts to fade, I would, switch to other games once in a while. But it's quite humbling to read you guys say that. I'm really happy na kahit isang, even just one person that I affected someone. Make their day a little bit more better with the things I do. That's really humbling. Inspiring. Do. I do not pretend to understand what you did, Yashtola, but you did it. Thanks to you, Neil Ryan, of course. You have taken a momentous step towards securing our defenses. Now, as much as I believe the rest is in order, we should probably make haste back to the Enclave. Agreed. The others may already have returned from their missions, and I would know how things stand. As would I, without further ado then. Okay, let's go. Where to? Oh, at the Kiancon again. We're gonna teleport to the Domon Enclave. Yes, sir. Sige, out na po. Stream niyo po. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Right there. Hello, sabi ni Roque. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, Roque. RK. Very much. Maraming salamat, RK. Let's get into the CanCon. I guess there's some much more story content. Milestone follower na pala si RK. Okay. Akuro. My lord informs me you were instrumental to the success of this mission, to the Azim Step. Though we hope to make more allies, we could wish for no better than you and your fellow scion. It would seem we are the last to arrive. Each of the factions lent an ear to our petition. As anticipated, however, many were unwilling to do any more than that. Everyone has returned. Excellent. Time to take stock. I really look forward to getting to Shadowbringers. I'm talking about the expansion, the Shadowbringers patch. Getting there. Judging by your triumphant expressions, take it all went well on the Azim Step. Indeed, you have secured a suitable source of energy for barrier. Good. Taru and I have commissioned Garland Ironworks to ensure that the field generators function as they should. Team of engineers stand ready to set out for the burn at the moment's notice. Need only say the word. I thank you for engaging their services on our behalf. The minutiae of the arrangement you may leave to me. Which just leaves the small matter of our alliance. So, Yuri and Hakuro, how fared you with our neighbors? My lord, of the factions we approach are in agreement that the Empire poses a threat. Many responded positively to talk of an alliance. From Hingashi and Suinasato, however, received outright rejections. Former will not break its treaty with the Empire, and the latter will not involve itself in conflict. Just as we expected. Well, there's naught to be done about it. We must focus on the rest. Each of the nations that were amenable to an alliance, I will personally send a missive. And once I have attended to that, I believe we will have done everything we can to fortify Doma's defenses. For the time being, at least. All of which means I may leave for the meeting in Alamigo with a lighter heart. Igiri, Kuro, if you would be so kind as to hold the fort in my absence. My friends, you could not have achieved so much in so little time without your help. For that, I give you my heartfelt thanks. Till the meeting then. I took the liberty of asking Thancred to attend as well. Should have arrived in Alamigan Quarter by now. Let us not keep him waiting, shall we? Okay. I mentioned I have missives to write in some few other matters. Then, here I depart. You and none, my friend. Knew full well how Hingashi and Suinosato would on. They did not lessen the disappointment when they finally stopped equivocating. Are you perchance familiar with Naxia? It is the region to the south and west of the Yangxia. Home to several small nations, such peoples well understand the value of an alliance, thus did many of them receive our proposal most favorably. Yeah, I should. Change again. Can't put. Go to Alamiga Quarter then. Head to the locks. Hurry. Whee! Hey, let's do here. Go. Alizé. Back here. Let us hope that the coming meeting passes more peaceably than the last such gathering in Alamigo. It occurs to me this will be the first time I meet the leaders of the Alliance in an official capacity. More stiff greetings, pleasantries, formalities. Does that sound about right? Yashtola has told me all. I duly told Urianja and Kryl. Kryl, in particular, was concerned about Alpino, but I assured her that everything can be done is being done. She agreed to continue with her own tasks for the time being on the condition that I contact her the moment there is any development. So that leaves 4 of us to attend to the council. Arnvald is here to assist with security incidentally, though the poor lad seems altogether too distracted for the task. Another one missing. Alfino, I expect. But it's almost time. As soon as you are ready, present yourself to the guardsmen at the palace entrance. Can't be far behind. Guy. The signs of the 7th dawn. Welcome to Alamigo. The Alliance leaders have arrived. May I show you to them? Okay, there's gonna be a sequence. Yep. Gonna be a long sequence again.
Mistress Lys, Commander Alden, it gives me great pleasure to formally welcome the city-state of Alamigo to the EORZEAN Alliance.
The pleasure ours, Your Grace. I know I speak for all Alamegans when I say that we are glad of this chance to stand with our comrades of the Alliance.
And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Lord Hien of Doma, at your service. Pray, accept my heartfelt thanks for your generous invitation.
Cool.
Nay, 'tis we who must thank
Hey,
you for
Emmerich.
journeying so far. And 'twould be remiss of me not to acknowledge the part the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have played in bringing all of us together. In times of great unrest, you and yours have been our constant companions, without whom we would not be here.
With apologies to Lord Hien and Mistress Alize, it occurs to me that we have not gathered in this way since that fateful day in Uldar.
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. As I lay in my cell, never did I dream that I would one day be given the chance to represent my homeland at this castle. I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death. You, Yugiri, and Alphino. Would that the lad could with us.
I too owe my presence here to Alphino, in so many ways. Until such time as he returns, I mean to carry on his good work as best I can.
Good.
Come, friends. Let us leave the past in the past and turn our eyes to the future. My Lord Hien, pray, tell us how things stand in the East.
I wonder what that meeting. There we go.
Having heard the rumors of dissent in Garlemald, I dared to dream of a peaceable solution.
The Empire will not so easily change its ways. If the Garleans have a mind to take back Doma and Alamigo, we'll be hard-pressed to stop them, even with the might of 6 nations. But while we lack the strength to fight the tide, a course may yet present itself, if we read the winds aright.
The winds suggest but one course to me. One which leads from the sea unto the river and thence to the source of all our woes.
The Ascians.
Ascians,
Indeed.
not the guard.
All here have felt their blighted touch. It was the bringers of chaos who nurtured the Archbishop's tyrannical ambitions. They bestowed upon him the secrets of summoning, as they have so many others before and since. And while they remain, we shall know no peace.
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it. That our enemy parades about in Xenos' sin poses problems in itself, but ere we get to them, how are we to infiltrate the Empire and get close enough to strike?
I see the wisdom in targeting the Ascians. An assassination attempt on Garlean soil would do little to aid ours, even were it to succeed. It's time we used our enemy's preferred tactic. Subterfuge.
What was that?
You have an idea?
That word.
Speak your mind, Master Thancred. None here know the enemy better than the Scions, and you may have best of all.
Control of it. First
Whatever
guidance.
it is you propose, we will give it fair hearing. On that you have my word.
Very well, Admiral. My proposal is thus. We dispatch Shinobi to Imperial territory. There, they sow the rumor that the Crown Prince perished in the Plva Alamigo, and that the man parading around is in fact a corpse inhabited by a servant of darkness.
Well, it does have the ring of truth about it. And were the Garleans to learn that their future ruler is a puppet, the Empire will be shaken to the core.
But, at the risk of sounding stupid, would they actually believe such an unlikely story? I didn't.
Ordinarily not. But prior to his miraculous recovery, rumors of Xenos' death had already begun to circulate around the Empire. Ultimately, however, what the masses believe is not our chief concern.
Just as a war of succession erupted in wake of Emperor Solus's death.
A war which raged until but recently, plunging the Imperial House into disarray as nephew and uncle grappled for the throne. It is no coincidence that one of Varus's first acts as Emperor was to name Xenos heir apparent. Family feuds being so tiresome when armies are involved. Not all welcomed his choice of successor, however. There is no shortage of individuals who aspire to the throne, who would jump at any chance to seize power. The news that Xenos is not only dead, but a puppet to diabolical forces would be too enticing to ignore.
The Empire would not be quick to recover from a second war of succession.
I am no stranger to infiltrating Imperial territory. With a team of operatives gathered from among the Alliance's finest, the plan should have a reasonable chance of success.
Doma already has Shinobi in place throughout the process. We stand ready to act, and act we must. What say you all?
Read.
I'm for Master Thang's proposal. We shine a light upon the ASEAN and test the Empire's unity. 'Twas his plot that scuttled Doma's negotiations, was it not? Why then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance for peace. Let us wage this war of subterfuge, that we may one day lay down our arms. Gods know we never will while the ASEANs remain.
That way. Sorrow. Listen. Must be changed.
Oh, what is going on, guys? Who is this?
Ahead looms a calamity. Ahead looms light, expunging all form and life. Twin dooms only you can forestall. Only you.
What's the matter?
There's a voice.
Whoa, what is happening?
In our midst? Nay, I sense no such presence.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
What just happened?
Is it over?
Oh.
Master Tancred!
12 for Fend. Bear him to a private chamber. Have Evrila make ready. Swiftly!
Bloody hell.
Master Thancred remains in slumber. Though his vital signs appear stable, he's unresponsive.
What would have done this? And why just him and not the others?
I'm afraid we could not identify cause, my lady. Our examinations revealed no wounds or the presence of any poisonous substances.
God, that only makes it worse. You're to let us know the moment there's any change, all right?
Thank you for coming. Knowing Thancred, he would apologize for being otherwise engaged at so crucial a juncture.
In gifting us a course of action, Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have but to nurture it as best we can. To him, I would say, rest easy, that he may wake to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Now, the matter of the mysterious voice must not be forgotten. Will you tell me exactly what happened?
Alize and I heard a voice in the moments before Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe headache, as if something were clutching at our minds. Did you experience the same thing?
Heard some talking.
So, in between the voice and the pain, you felt as if you were somewhere else entirely.
Your testimony confirms my suspicion. That which you experienced was, I believe, your soul being plucked from your flesh. Called.
Called?
I myself examined Thancred. Reach out as I may, I could not sense in him the spark of life that is his soul.
Nani?
That Thancred alone was stricken so is likely due to his heightened sensitivity to the effects of ether, a consequence of his prior possession by the Ascian La Hebrea. The owner of the voice, whoever it may be, reached out to you, called your souls, and in so doing, caused you and yours such pain.
But if that's true, where exactly are we being called to?
I know not. Yet one thing is plain. Whoever waits for you on the other side is possessed of a power unlike any I have ever known.
Forgive us, Lys, but may we leave Thancred in your care for a time?
As if you had to ask. I may not be a scion anymore, but I'm no less a friend. Don't worry. I'll see to it Thancred's well looked after. Just focus on solving this mystery, all right?
Thank you, Lys. As the Elder Seedseer says, 'tis no ordinary individual we are dealing with. Nor can we discount the possibility of Ascian involvement.
Whoever or whatever is behind this, the sooner we find out, the better.
Okay. Never have I encountered such a phenomenon. This is magic. It is beyond my ken. Don't worry about Thancred. I'll send word as soon as there's any change. Ascians are indeed responsible. We must take steps to protect ourselves. Oh, not. Tried to call Urianger on his link pearl. He didn't respond, but I dare to hope that he possesses some knowledge we do not. Ah, Urianger. Something happened during the meeting. Thancred's collapse. Embodied voice suddenly started. What? But that's... We talk about this in person. Alright, we'll meet you there. That was Urianger. You heard the voice too. Donalon? As we alone were afflicted at the meeting, I had my suspicions. If the voice also spoke to Urianger, there can be little doubt that Scions were targeted specifically. By whom and to what end is the question, one to which we must find an answer with all possible haste. Oh. Yep. Urianger agreed to meet us at the Rising Stones. Any of the others heard the voice, we'll find out soon enough. Look, get back to the meeting with the Elder Seeds. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, just let me know. Right? Right. Be on our way.
Urianger! God, it's good to see you.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you said word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
I don't know, man.
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
To Alamigo, then. Without further delay.
One other thing. During my visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Mind.
Thou referest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turn to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
Yeah.
Indeed. I shall make it my task to...
Yeah.
The voice. It calleth to me once more.
No way. What is going on?
I hear it too.
What's going on with our heroes?
Only you. Only you.
Only me. Only fans? Get it?
Ishtola! Urianger!
Throw wide the gates.
No! No, this can't be happening!
Holy crud.
Ishtola!
it's three of them.
Urianger! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, I beg you! Say something! Anything! Not again. Please, not again.
Continuing on. Hurry. This is an unprecedented predicament for the Scions. Must remain strong. The least of us must. Cannot be discounted that Mistress Kryle has heard the voice as well. Ask Taru to send her word of what come to. Spoken earnestly of doing more to ease the senior Scion's burdens, not under these circumstances, nor less so soon. I only hope I will be equal to the challenge. Didn't the self-same thing happen to Thancred? Who's bloody next? Hey, it's Colton. As a mage, I have some few scholarly acquaintances of mine, and will reach out to them for their insights. May not be much, but it is my own little way of aiding Mr. Alizé. Hey, guild has been. Kitty, cats. Found these old bones. Useless as I am, I should have been the one to be struck down. Asha, sister, I will take turns to keep watch over the slumbering Archons. Not leave them unattended, even for a moment. Where are they slumbering? Forgive me, that was an unseemly display. It happened before your very eyes, my lady. None here would have behaved any differently. You have borne the two of them to a private chamber. Tell me, is it true that Master Thancred languishes in a like state in Alamigo? I'm afraid so, though given the circumstances, it seemed best to observe them together. I will send word to Lys that he should be brought here. Take heart, my lady. The world is full of scholars and knowledgeable folk of every persuasion. Someone out there is bound to know what ails our comrade, how it can be cured. Thus we will rouse them, no matter what. That we will, Ori. That we will. First things first. Comrades will have questions. I ask that you explain the situation to them. Let's attend to a private matter. Oh, I promised I'd visit someone in Limsa Lominsa. Been waiting at the Maelstrom command for a while now. You know, you should come along too. I think he'd be glad to see you. Okay. Everyone is falling sick. Not gonna lie, kinda miss me. Unukalai. Yes. Yeah. Go back to Link. Okay. A lot of people around here. Okay. Did the thing. Fix that. Wait, guys, I'm gonna assign container. The thing. Meron kayong mga NPC na hina-hire dito. Treat them like your secondary character. And they could go on adventures. Back treasure. I won't let you down. Okay, go ahead. Para sa Wonder what this guy does. Shadowlet. Good there, heck yeah. Gonna grab some. The hotel. Curious. At a hotel. Something. I'm gonna. Hell yeah. You know what? Baby. Yeah. Looks amazing. Why not change your look? Once the very realm, darkest day. Shall you rise anew? Tell yourself. Ganito mag-change ng Final Fantasy. You. Wow. Oble. Hair looks I don't think they have. I had one. Oh, this is the one I had. I want to go. I am. Where once stood a disheveled shell of a man, now shines beauty reborn. I get hit. Too bad I don't have a kid. Seconds. Hey, look, on the other. Not on. Hey. Those. maganda oh. That has attitude. Right. Not bad. Honest, I like. Yeah. Manly. Just pretend in months. Glad it grows there longer. Okay, so where were we? Have to there. Maelstrom. Wow, it doesn't look half bad. You know what? Oh yes. Look. Mistress Alizé, are you? Usually visit alone. Still, I did make a welcome change for the little one. Probably guessed it's Gabu. Come to see. Private here will bring him out to. Ever since the Maelstrom took him in, I've tried to visit as often as I can. And after what befell our friends, I was taken by the urge to visit again. It's difficult to explain. Oh, it's Gabu. Hey.
Here he is, my lady.
Gabu, it's been too long.
I'm afraid there's been no change. He can see or hear us. He has given no sign.
I see. You're still fighting. Proud of you. We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we? Alphino and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet. You know, with the three of us like this, does it not remind you of that night? Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the heavens?
Yeah.
I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones. Not like now. I've seen my share of trouble since coming to EORZEAN. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this world. And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well. But to have the people I hold dear struck down before my eyes, and be powerless to help them, that I cannot bear.
Still have me. Don't have to bear this burden.
No, I don't. You're right. It's pure arrogance to imagine I can solve everything by myself. You'd think I'd have learned that by now. Thank you. I don't know what to do without you.
Hey. You're of light. Be okay.
Well, that's more than enough brooding for one day. Come on. We have friends to save.
Gabu reacted. Let's return to the Rising Stone. Take it. Thanks again for agreeing to come. No option. Wala. Gandito ba naman merong salamat, Shopee? Item. Ain't bad. Oh, look at you. Monkey King. Going back to the rising star. Sure. Yeah. Cannot be counted that Mr. Joel has left to rendezvous with the forces, serve in Thancred's stead in their infiltration. As a mage, I have some few scholarly. I've read this. Science who can still perform our duty must take up the burden of our comrades who cannot. We will continue our watch over here. These tribes, whatever else. Did some thinking on the way back. I think Ori is right. Without help. Outside help. Ordinarily, turn to our own experts in such matters. They're both among the stricken. I will begin by reaching out to the myriad guilds and research institutions here in EORZEAN. Additionally, Grandfather and Menphilia had a wealth of connection. I mean to explore those avenues too. We'll find a way to save everyone. Mark my words. Much and more has happened in recent days. Some of it for the good, some not so. All around me, people continue their fight. From the shinobi who search for Alphinaud, to the Alliance members who make ready to move against the Empire. We march on in the face of great adversity. Bearing heavy burdens, everyone is playing their part. So must I. You have your own part to play, I know. And it's bigger than most. So I won't keep you. Promise that you'll visit from time to time, and I promise I'll have good tidings to share with you. Meanwhile, in the
The Populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear. A word from your radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Amigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear that feeble nation apart. Have you no words for me? Despite things I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power, to further the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my commitment. And with this adamant flesh at my disposal, I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate? Our enemy is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate if you must, but be quick about it. We'll speak again when you have unbound yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave, Father.
There's an ASEAN taking control of Xenos.
I should be the one to sigh. I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then thanks to La Habrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back. Elidibus was ever a warrior. A most tiresome trait, would you not agree?
Him. Guy everyone's been raving about. Him. Emmets.
What? Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery. Now, my dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in simplest of terms.
Grandson?
You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to letter. Naught else is your concern. Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err. If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal. That is why this empire exists, why I built it.
Oh dear. Have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read. I pity you, I do. As they say, ignorance is bliss. And I know how much happier you would be not knowing things you know. The Founding Father was an Ascian. And he created the Empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos.
What?
Don't take it personally. I merely do my duty. To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power. And there is no surer way to attain such power than by collecting powerful pawns. To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork, paltry though it seems in comparison to Alag.
What?
You fiends are overfond of your own voices. Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
Such a waste of time and energy, both yours and mine.
Solus Zol Galvus.
Lest you forget you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you, pliant pieces for the game. Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.
Meanwhile, the resistance encampments are in the Empire. Oh. What in the world? Dead. All dead. Yet I see no wounds, nor any evidence of battle. Damn them. finally used it. The Empire developed an alchemical weapon near Robania. Gas, Black Rose, it's called. Breathe it. Breathe your last. That did this? Thought the project abandoned. Vile fruit destroyed, and not else. Could have rot. Or such a fools. What do they hope to gain with this butchery? They not see that a rule won through terror will not endure. How many more provinces lose? Hey, wait. Not the work of men. Monster. Gassians. Not be a coincidence. Their trail led us here. Their objective was never to rule. So strife and forward. Crime does indeed bear the mark of the Black Rose cannot be allowed to kill again. Find the Asians and to lead in the back. History of violence. Okay. That is it. Guess now would be for me to start. And tomorrow. I know we're covering and I'm hanging out. It was a fun stream. For that, I bid you all good night. Have a